Hey, I'm Matt, the founder of Solu. I'm currently here in the Philippines, but this time last year, I was where you all are right now, just finishing up my exams for my PPE degree. Straight after that, I went out to Nicaragua, where I worked for a charity to scale up community-based solutions to countrywide problems. I then went out to Shanghai in China to work for a few months before coming here to the Philippines in February, where this is what I saw.
But this isn't just a Filipino problem. This is a developing world pandemic with waste generation growing exponentially year on year.
So this is obviously a fairly disturbing sight and something that really needs to be sorted, which is where my Nicaraguan training kicked in. Could I build a scalable waste management solution for developing nations? And that's where Solu was born. After a month and a half exploring the problems of waste with local NGOs, institutions and other relevant stakeholders, the Solu product was ready to be developed. Solu's process optimizing technology dramatically increases the value of waste at a grassroots level to incentivize behavioral change for the 85% of the Filipino population for whom an extra 500 pesos a week is a material amount of money. Solu is a technology platform that enables citizens to sell their segregated waste for a material amount of money. We're starting with three main materials: plastics, glass and biodegradables. These account for between 65 and 70% of total Filipino waste generation. Solu is accessible through either our mobile application or our card-based system. We utilise existing infrastructure in the form of junk shops and local collection centres to act as our purchase points within communities. We guarantee these 15% margin on all waste that they buy. We begin an auction for the private sector to purchase materials for recycling or repurposing. If there is no private sector demand, then local government is mandated to purchase those materials, guaranteeing that 15% margin for our intermediaries. This is a cheap solution for governments. Collection rates will increase in favour of sustainable treatment and recycling. Ocean plastics will hopefully decrease, and we provide the vulnerable in society greater earnings opportunities. We monetize this by taking between 3 and 6% of every transaction. There's a transaction between citizen to intermediary and then intermediary to either private sector or local government. We also have a freemium model for our private sector purchases, so within the 4-hour auction they're able to bid for free, but in the last 20 minutes they're only allowed to bid if they're a premium paid up member. We also have a Solu for business model. Right now hospitality businesses in particular are stuck. They either wait for local governmental collection, which is really unreliable, or they pay an awful lot of money for private sector waste haulage. What we can give them is a tiered monthly subscription model to use our platform and to utilise our local network of users to come and collect their segregated waste to sell for themselves. This serves two purposes. One, it helps businesses. It provides them with a much more sustainable, expedient and cheaper way of disposing of their waste. But also for some of the vulnerable in society, it provides them with extra earnings opportunities that simply don't exist. So the market opportunity here is huge. Metro Manila currently spends about $240 million a year on their waste management. The Philippines has a population of 105 million, and there are a lot of other developing nations around the world that would benefit from something like this. In my time in Nicaragua, this system was kind of in place, but without the technology efficiencies that Solu could provide. I'm not working on this alone. I'm currently working with a team of 5 others who are helping me to bring Solu to realization. So right now we are hoping to launch in August. That's the plan. We have 6 different municipalities here in Manila that are very interested in being our trial/beta testing area to really prove our concept and so that we have quantifiable data that show the impact that we think we're going to have. These 6 different municipalities range in size from 190,000 people to 2.9 million people. And we're currently trying to work out what fits best with us. We have a lot of support on governmental and institutional level. 3 key senior senators here backing what we're doing and are publicly doing so and helping to drive and push us going forwards. At the Asian Development Bank as well, we're in deep conversations with them about being part of 5 urban renewal projects that they've got coming up in the Philippines this autumn, which is really exciting and really encouraging. We've been invited into 3 different incubation programs here in the Philippines. We feel that we have a really exciting and comprehensive business model with 3 different revenue streams helping to contribute to a predictable monthly cash flow that's going to help us to expand into new territories outside of Metro Manila. So I'm really sorry I can't be there today. It's a really expensive round trip from Manila to York. I'm really excited to be sharing Solu with you, and we're working really hard to create a better future for developing nations. I'm looking forward to answering all of your questions now.
No, no, no.